Chairperson and members of the Assembly Public Safety Committee. My name is Kelly Walters. I'm a former criminal defense attorney and civil rights litigator. Today I'm representing legal services for prisoners with children, and I'm here to express our opposition to Senate Bill 1414, which proposes significant changes to the penalties for soliciting a minor. As an organization dedicated to building public awareness and stopping bias and policing the courts and the prison system, we do feel this bill is deeply flawed and contradicts our core values and principles. We are sympathetic to the intention of this bill and share the goal of protecting minors from exploitation and abuse. We believe that SB 1414 takes an overly punitive approach that fails to address the root causes of these issues and will not effectively stop sexual violence. We are particularly concerned that the harsher penalties proposed in this bill will disproportionately impact marginalized communities, especially members of the LGBTQ community, who already suffer from systematic biases within the criminal justice system, particularly when it comes to sexually based offenses. Studies have shown that LGBTQ people, particularly gay and transgendered individuals, are more likely to be charged with sex offenses compared to their heterosexual counterparts. For instance, LGBTQ individuals are 9 times more likely to be charged with sodomy. Measures like SB 1414 lead to higher rates of incarceration, longer sentences, and increased difficulties in finding housing and employment. Nearly 65% of LGBTQ individuals on these registries reported being incarcerated compared to 53% of their heterosexual counterparts, with many receiving sentences of 25 years or more. Investing in community-based solutions can help break these cycles by providing essential support and resources to those at risk and those who have suffered exploitation. This shift in approach holds the potential for positive change and a brighter future for these individuals, a shift that has not happened with punitive measures.
Good afternoon, Chair and committee members. My name is Isabella Borgeson, and I'm campaign manager at the Ella Baker Center for Human Rights, where we work to advance racial and economic justice to ensure dignity and opportunity for people with low income as well as people of color. I want to acknowledge the survivors here today, and name that we all have the shared goal of protecting children from harm. Unfortunately, today EBC must strongly oppose Senate Bill 1414 for the reasons I will state. We stand against any punitive measure that perpetuates systemic injustices, and we emphasize instead the need for community-based solutions. We strongly support investments in victim services and programs to provide housing and other alternatives to help people escape trafficking. We are concerned that the harsher penalties contained in this bill will disproportionately impact marginalized communities, particularly Black and Brown individuals who already bear the brunt of systemic biases within our criminal justice system. Under current California law, defendants could face years or even decades in prison for sexual violence committed against a minor, not just 6 months in jail as Senator Grove and prosecutors have previously claimed. Furthermore, the approach outlined in SB 1414 diverts resources from vital programs and services aimed at supporting survivors of human trafficking and sexual exploitation, opting instead to increase funding for lengthy jail terms. Our research has shown that punitive measures such as lengthy incarceration and registries do little to prevent crime or protect communities. Instead, they perpetuate cycles of incarceration, exacerbating the very problems they are meant to address. Rather than investing in punitive measures, we should be investing in community-based solutions that address the underlying issues driving exploitation. We should instead support survivors in healing and rebuilding their lives with access to housing and funding for service providers. Given this, we respectfully urge you to oppose SB 1414. Thank you.